What does the goddess mean to you?
What I noticed as a young child, there was this song, it's called Children from One Father. And I thought, yeah, one father, I could imagine that. But what about the mother? Where was the mother in the whole story? And there was Mother Mary, of course. And she had a baby like that. And I was like, but if there's a father and there's a mother, why, I was a wise child. But I always question that. Where's the feminine part in our religion? And I studied the Gnostic Christianity. I was even as a child, I was always interested in what makes people do things. Why? What created life? What is? I had that spiritual connection really early, and I felt it really deep in nature. I remember I was sitting under a tree while there was rain dropping, and I was looking at the rain, at the drop of rain, and I knew that the whole world was in that drop of rain. And I also knew that I had to remember this thought, because it was a very important thought. And I was about 8 or 9, So later on, I understood that thought, And I didn't know what I wanted to become. So I got introduced to yoga, and it felt like, coming home. And I did this teacher's training, and then I learned about the Hindu gods and the bodhisattvas. And after that training, I thought, well, that's interesting, but that's from a whole different part of the world. How about our own gods and goddesses, pre-Christian religion? What about that? And then I learned about the European deities, and I thought it was, it really resonated with my soul, like the Celts and the Norse and the German and the even the Roman and the Greek gods and goddesses. And I see them as inspiring and parts of human beings. I mean, that's how I see it. And there is this European goddess. Her name is Anna, and I'm Anita. I'm just a little Anna. Anita is a small Anna. So my grandmother was also an Anna, so I'm named after my grandmother, of course. But there's I felt that connection. Yeah. So there's also always been an urge to honor the feminine part in life, in my soul, in my being. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. And I love how you made that connection to, to that archetype of that goddess.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause, that's how I see it too, is they're the archetypes of that energetic kind of blueprint that we can connect to. Yeah. Beautiful. And so my next question for you is, what are your feelings about the redemption of the feminine spirit and the feminine wound?
I think it's going on for quite a while. I mean, it started with the female power of the suffragettes and the emancipation. Can you say that? Emancipation? How say it? The liberation of women. I think in this day and age, women are very powerful, and they have more power than since a very, very long time. And I think I have a really strong feeling that at this moment we have to step up. We have to we have to reset ourselves, because we have given our power away. And not only like women have given their power away, but we have give the power of the feminine energy away, like our connection to the magnetic forces in our human being. You know, we have the masculine, electric, outgoing force in us, but we also have the magnetic, feminine force in us, and both need to be in balance to have a world in balance. I mean, I'm a firm believer of, what is inside happening is also outside happening. That's why you can use the daily life as a living oracle. What happens around you has something to tell you about what's happened inside of us.